Well, I'm not a fan of Barack. I'm not a fan of Trump. I'm not a fan of Bush. I'm not a fan of Clinton's. I'm not a fan of any of them.
I don't believe that you're not a fan of Trump.
I really am. I'm not a fan.
I can't imagine that.
No, I'm not a fan.
Trump is a manly man.
No, he's not.
I call him the Great White Hope.
I know. He's the most emotional thing that ever walked the planet.
You are in favor of free speech, right?
Of course.
Okay. And so do you agree with me that the president is the Great White Hope?
No. I think he's a mess.
In what way?
He's an emotional wreck. And he
How is he an emotional wreck?
I mean, just follow his speeches. Everything is him defending himself. Me. He doesn't care about nothing but, stop saying bad things about me. This person. And read his
Well, you say you believe in freedom of speech, right?
Yeah, but I don't have to like or agree with the speech that the person's saying, you know?
Do you like the fact that the Great White Hope have cut back on taxes since being in the White House?
Here's the thing. Every president, no matter who it is, you could have somebody cheerleading for them and say a few good things that they did, and then you don't like that? Then you don't, why don't you?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not
but they do that. Like you could get a Barack supporter and have him like the saint of the world and preach that. You could have a Trump supporter, he's doing good and showed up good.
So let me just ask, cutting back on taxes, is that a good thing?
Yeah.
Getting rid of regulations and restrictions that prevent small businesses from starting up. Is that a good thing?
To prevent them from starting up?
By taking them away, you can now start them up. Is that a good thing?
It depends. I got to see the policy and the whole.
But is that a good thing if that happens?
It depends what the policy is. If there's strings attached to it, I don't know. I'm not sure.
But let's say that
I'm not educated on the thing you're saying.
Making friends with a little. What's that guy name from Korea?
Kim Jong.
That
is the one thing that I gave him props. I tweeted and everything. I said, come on, because what happened is they it's a photo op, it's this and that, and I agree it's a photo op, but on the flip side is that photo op was very important because it started a dialogue, and now we at least there's a friendship. And they go, but he's an evil dictator and a killer. It's like, so what do? Go bomb them and kill everybody like the fucking United States been doing for decades? Like we just keep bombing everything? No, like I think where we stop being, the world police and, we'll kick your ass, like you talk about anger, the whole, every time somebody gets us angry, we go to war and anger. It's like I think Trump actually going there, shaking hands, taking some pictures. Now the North Koreans like us a little more, and I think that.
And they signed a deal to get rid of the nuclear weapons over there?
Let's see if that happens.
But at least it's happened. It's the first time it ever happened with him. He met with a president.
Yeah, I thought that was the one thing that I said, look, I'm not a fan of Trump, but you guys that are just automatically hating on this, I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
Because that was the one thing that I would.
How about putting a big, beautiful wall around the borders? Isn't that a great thing?
I don't know. Well, on the flip side of that story is, Hillary and them wanted to put fences up. They act like this is a new concept.
I know.
That's that they've been doing that. Nothing changed.
Right.
But now they're more extreme about it. With the dialogue, their dialogue's more extreme, and the media is covering the extreme dialogue more. So yeah.
So you like the fact that the Great White Hope is putting a wall up? He's fighting to get a wall up around the borders?
No, man. Like I'm not a.
You said no?
No, I'm not.
You don't believe we should protect our home first?
In what way? I think you enforce. You
let them come through the front door in the right way, but not just through the back door with no wall, no door, no nothing.
Well, I don't think anybody's saying we shouldn't have no wall.
The Democrats are saying that.
They're saying we shouldn't have no door at all.
Nothing.
So they're just saying everybody should just run in the country.
For the votes.
Well, yeah, they are. Yeah, but I think obviously like any country, like if you're going to go to Germany, I go to Germany, I have to get a residency, I have to do paperwork, I have to do that. I believe that, you could go through certain things, but I also think that human beings are human beings also, so there has to be some kind of...
So let me just ask this. The president, he put the country first. Anything wrong with that?
Who said I think he puts himself first.
No. He put the country first.
How?
I mean, bringing jobs back, people, more and more people feeling better about the country
That's
and about
not true.
buying
That's not
home.
true.
No, that is true.
That's not true because we have this whole, we're at war. We're at war within the country. It's like,
I know, but good is at war with evil. That's fine.
who's evil? Who's the evil?
The liberal media, the Democratic Party, the rhino Republicans, and the never Trumpers.
And the Republicans are the good guys?
Not the rhino ones, the conservative ones. Paul Ryan and all those guys are no good. John McCain, no good, and all that. But the men and women who are standing up for the country, putting the country first.
Who though? Who are these people? Just the Trump
Me
fans?
and President Trump and everybody else.
Yeah.
Eminem said
I'm
something.
here for the ride. I'm here for the ride.
Are you a Republican?
No, but
Do you vote?
But yeah, sometimes. But
And how do you vote? Will you vote?
it depends. It depends.
Have you ever voted for a Democrat?
No.
Thank you.
I'm not a fan of Democrats.
So have you voted for a Republican?
One time.
Yeah,
one
see,
time,
you're a real man. You like President
No,
Trump.
I
you know
didn't
it.
vote for Trump. No.
But you should have.
No. I'm
You
not.
voted for Hillary?
No, I'm not a fan of Hillary.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're neither conservative or Republican?
I'm me, and I know that Democrats are devils, but I also know that Republicans are devils. So
Eminem went after the president. He said something about him really negative, but the president ignored him, and he went nuts because the president didn't give him any attention. Wasn't that smart?
Yeah, I think the reason you do certain attacks is to get press off of it, and Kanye did it smart. It wasn't smart.
Absolutely. No, that's
but,
the right
but what
word.
happens is if he wanted to get Trump's attention, he blew Trump. So Trump has a big ego. So if you're nice to Trump, oh, Kanye's my guy. It's all ego. It's all Trump's ego. So
That's
so of course,
amazing.
so he's gonna be like, he said something bad. Look, Kanye's my guy. He said something good. Trump is all ego. This his whole campaign.
But it's a good ego.
No, it's not a good ego. It's all about himself.
But he's
and then
making-
he doesn't even research nothing he talks about. He'll just like watch something on Fox News and then just be like blurted out on Twitter, and his facts will all be wrong. And you're like, come on, you're the president, dude. Just do a little research, my man. And then if somebody says something bad about him, he'll, come on.
I love that
Yeah.
because most of the time people don't defend themselves, and the children of the lie, they'll just make up lies
But
about you.
There's
And
bigger issues in the world than him being butthurt. Like.
but he's not hurt by it.
Of course he is. That's
He's
what.
just defending himself.
That's the.
I gotta ask because of time here. Do you believe racism exists?
Of course. 100%.
Where's your proof?
The world. The world.
That's not proof.
Yeah, of course it is. It's the world.
Give me an example of racism.
Hundreds of years of lynching and murdering and lynching and murdering people who don't look like you, bombing people who don't look like you. The years and decades and centuries of racism have always existed.
That's not proof.
So you want me to bring a corpse?
So I grew up-
here's a dead man that was murdered because of his skin color.
I grew up on a plantation in Alabama.
Yeah.
Under the Jim Crow laws. Did you know that?
Yeah, you told me.
And racism didn't exist then.
The word racism you said didn't exist.
Right.
But racism, of course, racism exists.
But this word been made up by the children of the lie to keep blacks brainwashed, dumbed down, and demoralized to control them, right? And to put fear in white people so they can take white people's stuff.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Because
but why didn't we hear that word? They
Okay,
they said
a
it was
name-
right or wrong, good or evil. And there are bad people in all races, there are good people in all races. So treat people the way you would like to be treated.
But they weren't, because in their
No, we
mind,
were. I was there.
In the mind, they believed that the black man was inferior, and they treated him inferior.
But that's not racism.
And of course it is, and they looked down to him. And if you looked at the girl, this black man, they're going to lynch him and put him on a tree, and everyone's going to celebrate and point at the pictures and, oh, look, we got one. That's racism.
That's not racism.
Of course it is.
Okay, I can prove you wrong.
Prove me wrong.
There are black people who think that they're superior to white people. Louis Farrakhan think that, and his group
Yeah, we
think
spoke
that.
on that, yeah.
The Black Panthers think that. The black Israelites who call themselves
Black
Jew,
Israelites, yeah.
they think they're superior to white people. Is that racism?
Of course.
That's racism?
Of course.
Oh, so you believe it can go either way?
Yeah, I believe if you hate somebody or believe you're a superiority because of what you look like, I think that's the definition
Why not
of racism.
see it for what it is, right or wrong, good or evil?
That's Well, that's like saying, no, it's not murder. Just look at what it is. It's evil.
Right.
Because murder exists, even
Right,
though it's
but
evil.
murder is
Racism
evil.
exists, even though it's evil.
Murder is evil.
Yeah, but it's still murder.
Right, but it's not racist.
Yeah, no. That's not what I'm
Racism
saying.
is, our battle is a spiritual battle.
Is jealousy real?
Yes.
Oh, that's.
But
real.
that comes from being in a fallen state.
Okay.
You agree? And fallen
don't
state meaning falling away from God, and Satan is your father.
Okay.
That
I
makes
don't know.
You don't know? Do you believe in the Second Amendment?
Oh, gun rights? Yeah.
Yeah, you support that.
Yeah.
And what do you think about all these people who are trying to take our rights away to bear arms?
Our country's a mess right now, and the media is showing the names and making all these shooters famous, and everyone wants to be the next one next, and everyone wants to be the next one next, and there's an issue.
Well, they're doing that too to take away our. They
take
want to
it- I
emotionalize
understand
people
that.
to take our rights away.
I understand that, but what happens is some of the people fighting against gun rights aren't bad people. I'm not talking about the legislators and that. I'm talking about like the people in society. They believe like, oh my God, kids are getting killed. We must save them, and this is what we have to do. But the problem with America is we have to get the guns. There's illegal weapons all over the country, and we're not taking the guns out of streets. We're not taking the illegal weapons out of places, and then we're going to say, "Oh, we'll take the gun away from a gun owner that never did anything." You know, so
and create a criminal out of him if he doesn't give it up. So they go after the good people and cause them to become criminals because they're too cowardly to deal with the criminals.